Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about, boy, did I party my ass off last night. I got way too messed up. Yeah, I don't really drink that much anymore. I even, I had a drink on my birthday. I think I drank pretty much like every day December up until my birthday. Maybe a couple days I didn't, but drinking for me is like 2 or 3 glasses of cider. So I had 2 or 300 glasses of cider last night. I don't know. I just every time I'd turn around, there'd be a full glass. Like nobody'd let my glass run out. So yeah, and so overall, while I was partying, um, I was in. I'm a happy drunk. I am just a happy drunk, right? Like everybody's my friend. I'm just chatty, 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 super, and that's the way I was last night. And today, I felt, and actually, I was gonna drive back to Prineville today, but I woke up at like 6 a.m. and was like, I feel like shit. And I rolled over and I ordered another day in the hotel. So I ended up just kicking it. I had a couple other things I needed errands run and get a couple more things anyway. But so, and it probably was better to wait like a whole extra day for the snow to even, because like it dumped up there on Saturday. And then, like it's probably going to take them like maybe, they got it cleaned up probably pretty soon after it dumped, right? But it was still, snow on the road. But then after today, clear day, it's probably pretty freaking clear. So my drive will be a lot smoother. I got this little Audi thing right now, and I lucked out coming out here. I literally, I drove over the pass, and it was pouring down rain in February. That's just crazy. Like I was so lucky it wasn't dumping snow. I don't know if the Audi's good but I didn't have chains, so yeah. I looked at the weather before I left, so I knew it wasn't going to be snowing. But I still just I got lucky on that. And then it literally snowed the day I was going to come back because I wasn't going to stay here this long. I got stuck here one day for the snow, and then another day because I was hungover. Mm. So, randomly my phone. I guess I had my phone at one point hooked up to the iCloud, and it literally had like I think I had like half my numbers back. I think I had like 8 or 900 numbers in my phone, and now I have only like 400. So I lost quite a bit of numbers, but yeah, mainly it was one friend of mine that here in town that I wanted to get over to, and I went over to his house and talked to his parents, and they gave I gave him my real name, and they messed up my real name sucks. It like people mess it up all the time. It gets confused with like 3 or 4 other names, and it's probably my voice. But his parents confused my name, and then he thought I was somebody else. So I was starting to be bummed, man. I was like, God, man, why is my friend calling me? What the hell? Oh, and then I looked on my phone in the contacts, and it was like, holy shit, there's fucking contacts all in here. And I immediately texted him and was like, dude. And then so, and he doesn't drink at all. Never has had a drink in his life, but he goes out to bars and stuff. And I met him. He was my photographer for this production, a weekly production I used to put on at Dante's back in like 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008, over that span of time. It was called Dirty Tuesdays Naughty Talent Contest, right? And I had a fucking gong, and we give away prizes. It was fucking fun, man. I sold that to this guy, and he kind of ran it into the fucking ground in like no time, but it was fun. So my buddy was that's where I met this particular friend that I hung out with last night. He was my photographer for that. So he volunteered and he was kind of new to photography, and now he's like a photographer. Like that's just he worked for me for like I don't know 7 8 years in my studio company. He was my photographer there too, and so yeah, it's God, I haven't really talked to people much, and the whole time I've been gone, I've been, you know, just doing my own thing. And I tell you, hanging out with my friend last night was nice, and then getting trashed and making a bunch of friends. Actually, I ran into I'm pretty well known in Portland because of the things I've done here, so it's like hard to go anywhere without people recognizing me. So the bartender was like, he had been partying at my club in '99 and all this stuff, and so I was just never had an empty drink. I couldn't even tell you. I have no recollection how many I had. None. No clue. 50? 200? I don't know. Enough to make me not feel good today, which the last time I got that drunk, I had to think about it. It was right when I sold my house, and I was living in Grand Ron because it was the only place that I could find a trailer park that was cool with my old ass trailer at the time. The first trailer I bought that I was just going to be in for like 2 months was the plan, and so I was in this trailer park at Grand Ron, and right down the street, and they had a shuttle to the casino. Oh my god, I was there every fucking night eating steak. I mean, I had just sold my house. I had like, a few $100,000 in the bank, and I was like, living, in an RV. So I was kind of, like, being in the RV was no fun. Let me just tell you that. Like, I didn't have shit in there. I had laptop. I had hardly any. I mean, it was tiny. Tiny. My poor cats lived in there with me, and they never got out of that thing. Not once did they ever. They went from that RV into the new RV, and then that RV. They never got out of that thing for shit, like a year maybe. So anyway, yeah, that was the last time I got drunk. And I think I was getting drunk like at that casino. Like it was 2 months of driving. My life went from living on top of Rocky Butte and just driving 5 minutes at most to go like, or no, it's not true. I drive to the airport 20 minutes or drive to downtown 20 minutes. So, but now I'm driving every day that I got to come into Portland, which my company was still full blown at that point. So I'm coming into Portland, 5 days a week, and it's like an hour and a half drive depending on traffic, and it's like, whew, so just life changed completely. And I pretty much like cooking all my own food, but in the RV I bought that I bought that stupid grill, and it was garbage, but that was basically the only way I had to cook. So anyway, I was partying at the casino quite a bit, gambling. The gambling I probably lost in the freaking 2 months. I was like, I mean, it's hard to determine what I lost and then just what I spent just there, like, eating, because, like, I'd go to their nicest restaurant every day and have steak every day. So, and that probably was like 3 or 4 grand I spent in that casino in 2 months. So, yeah. But, I mean, I was partied out by the end of that. I mean, I was just, I'm just sick of it at that point. So basically, by the time I got to my property and started doing that, I mean, cider on a nice hot day, after you worked real hard, nice refreshing cider is, it's kind of nice. But just to fucking drink to get drunk or something like that, like, blah, But I drink alone. I'm home alone, and doing whatever, and I'll just have a couple. But I don't get drunk alone. I just have a couple, two, three. I can't say I don't get drunk alone, but not to the level that I can't imagine getting to the level of drunk that I was last night alone. Like, there's just there's just something about being around people and chatting. It just they go down a lot quicker than they do it sitting at home. And it's sitting at home. It's like, fuck. Why would I want to be that fucking drunk anyway? So anyway. So, but then today I felt like shit all day, and I ran around, did some errands. I looked at getting. I'm really missing Apex Legends. I just miss everything about my old life. Like, obviously my cats, but I'm trying not to to dwell on that, because I'm more depressed right now than I've ever been in my entire life. I've never been depressed. I've never had trouble sleeping. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the fire. Um, I mean, other than just getting shit faced drunk last night, I haven't had really a moment of happiness. I mean, seeing human kindness like I've never seen, like people I've never met just being nice to me, and, my neighbors like buying me boots and clothes and coming and visit me and bringing me a plant, the nurses being nice, and one nurse, she bought me these little stuffed animals and stuff. And so seeing how nice people are made me happy. In a I'm really sad but happy to see that people are nice kind of way. But other than that, and I don't want to just drink to be happy. So anyway, I just wanted to make a video today and thank everybody for being so nice. I mean, I still get all the death threat comments on all my uh, videos that I talk about, politics that people don't agree with. So, but it's so funny because I don't say, "Oh, I want to kill this person," or "I want to kill that person," but people want to kill me, and you know, get to killing, you motherfuckers, chicken shits, keyboard warrior bitches. Fuck, man, nothing kills me. I just keep fucking living through every goddamn thing. So I'm not even scared of your fucking death threats, you fucks. But those are just those mean people that don't have very good lives. But there's a lot of nice people in my comments now, and I really appreciate that. And thank you. Have a nice day. Peace.